We will start with our geography second lesson. Actually, it is the last day of your schedule, but I thought to just give an introduction so that when we come back again, we should be know the things what we are learning, and you will study about the things very clearly when I will explain you. Okay, as we are going to through the subject, we will tell you each and everything very clearly. Uh, that what is till now we have seen about in the previous chapter you have seen the environment. Now relates to it, will go to inside our earth. Last year also you learned geography, so I am quite clear that some of the things are very clear about the earth. The earth has homeland of dynamic planet. It is a dynamic planet. Why? Because it is having a lot of differences. If you see the variations, we are abundance of varieties are there in the earth. Children, those who are very interested for the geographical channels, they might be enjoy the lesson very nicely, because it's a fact where we live with a variety of existence, and there is not only the various species of each and every organism, but it is also the wonderful land which we live it, and it is a really wonderful planet. And I tell you, when you see all the things in beautiful way, you will observe the beauty of each and everything. It is in constantly undergo changes inside and outside. Have you ever wondered what lies in the interior of the earth? What earth made up of course that question might be coming in your mind, children, that what earth is made up of, why, what is there in the earth. We talk about planets, we talk about plants, we talk about animals, we talk about the human resource, but what exactly earth may be? There are many queries and many questions, and that comes in our mind when we go through the things very clearly. And I tell you, those children are taking interest. I like this subject on this reason only. Geography is very interesting if you go through it. Each and every subject you can see, it's not a boredom. Civics give you idea of the moral rights, history give you about the past, and geography give you about the natural phenomena which is occurring to us. We observe daily, day and night. We observe the changes in atmosphere. We observe the phenomena caused by the variations of weather and climatic condition. So this is a wonderful earth which is having a many phenomena, we can say many features. Now if you go to the interior of the earth, you will see just you can see one diagram over there, and you can see that there are three layers. We can see core, mantle, harmony, we can boundaries, we can see outer core, we can see inner core, then we can see mantle, then we can see lithosphere, and then we can see crust. Now you can see all these things we never imagine, or also this all might be there, but there is. Just like an onion, the earth is made up of several concentric layers which are one inside another. When you open, have you ever cut onion, children? You will find out there are many layers. We can say a thing which is covered with many cloths. When you open it one after another, there will be come out many of it. The uppermost layer of the earth's surface is called crust, and it is the thinnest of all the layer. It is the about 35 kilometer all about the continental masses, and only 5 kilometer of the ocean floor. You can see in the below of one diagram is there, and you can see more clear idea that uppermost layer is consists of very closer to the ocean surface. We can see the continental crust, we can see continents, we can see ocean crust. So this is the uppermost layer of the earth which is very close to the close to the concentric layer, and one inside the earth. The uppermost layer, which is been said to be crust, it is the inner of the layer, and it is 35 kilometer inside, and only 5 kilometer on the ocean floor. Only the uppermost layer is having a 5 kilometer distance which is on the ocean floor. The depth of the ocean which cannot be measured, that layer is on only having a distance of 5 kilometer from the earth centered crust. Okay, crust mainly consists of silica and magnesium, and therefore it is called sigma. Now silica and magnesium is a produce which is used in the various metal, as well as it is a material which is used for the various stiffness, adding it is added into many of the things, and it makes the stiffness over there, and that is used by the that is used by the human beings. Okay, when we will see in the higher classes, you will study about the resources, the metal, the metals, the minerals. That time you will understand more clearly, children, because if I now going to make you understand those things, then we'll move away from the topic. So it is a, just you remember that it is a resource which is be used for the human beings for in the various way. Okay, just beneath of the crust, it is the mantle which has been extended from the depth of 2900 kilometer below the crust. So beneath of the earth means it is below of the earth, which is 2900 kilometer, which is belongs against the part of the crust, but it is again, you can see it is a, we can say it is a really amazing that below of the earth is also having a different layers of, and we think that only the ground level is only till the ground where we stand. No, children, there is many more layers inside the earth. I'm giving today just an introduction part, beta, because as today is our last day, but I was willing to take this lesson to give you introduction, as I thought it of first that I will take 10-minute history, 10-minute geography, and 5 minutes civics questionnaire. But if you understand this within 5 minutes, then I will go further for the questionnaire of all the recapitulation of whatever I taught you in the questionnaire form. If you are interested, definitely I will do so. And also I will send the question answers of geography, which will be also helpful for you to know about the things. Okay, children.